Okay, episode 13, we are going to be bum rushing level 100, as it said in the description. So that's what's up today.
I have taken Zarozinia's counsel, and I believe it is time for you to assail Crescent Beach and cross the Starfall Sea. Wait, what is this? You know these apparitions? Quickly, speak to them and discover what they want.
Be at ease, good Mantis. Young wizard, it is time to throw down Morganth and her dark work. You have restored the Eclipse Tower, and in so doing, you have delved into shadow. I see now that it was inevitable. While I would not and could not teach shadow magic at Ravenwood, I have faith you will not forget our principles. Use these principles to steer yourself between light and shadow. You will need all your wits to take on Morganth. Your next step is to find the Alcazar of Radiant Judgment, a shrine to star magic. Reclaim it in order to deny Morganth its powers. Morganth and her warlords know you are about, so you must expect each league to be hard-fought.
Jambo, young wizard. The restoration of Bastion is a wonderful sight. I'm sure Morganth still burns in anger. Of course, that may not be so good for you, but you will face her challenges with grace and skill, as we know. Still, I can give you some small help. Take this, and use it wisely.
By the Spiral, Spellbinder, you have some powerful spirits in your corner. Travel to Fort Rockius. I've sent Zarozinia the Death Song ahead to wait for you. She will guide you down to Crescent Beach. From there, you'll have to find a way to sail Starfall Sea. The ruins of the Alcazar of Radiant Judgment lie somewhere in the waves. The Dying Starstone you recovered from Ghost Dog will guide you to the Alcazar, but I do not know how you will survive the storms. Find Zarozinia and look for a way to cross the Starfall Sea. Spellbinder, you would benefit from some historical context. To act against the Grand Prophecy is to invite the Shadow Queen's wrath. The chrysalis obelisks detail the Grand Prophecy, though finding them is no mean task. When you encounter them, you will know them for what they are. Find the obelisk orbs, collect them, study them.
Again.
And perhaps you will find some illumination.
So I am absolutely going to be doing the Shadows of History quest, just because, one, it's another training point, and two, it's some neat little lore. We love that. What's up, Bubbly Production? Always early. Good to see you. What's up, Ian?
Spellbinder, I've been waiting for you. Be on guard. Despite your victory over Ghost Dog, there are still many enemies about. The way to Crescent Beach was barricaded by the guards of Fort Rockius. Dragon beetles produce searing hot pods as part of their life cycle. We can use them to burn down the barricade. Help me collect some dragon beetle pods from this cavern. Be careful. Dragon beetles bite.
Starting up Chrysalis Part 2. I don't know how long I'm going to be live. I mostly just want to hit level 100. That's probably where I'll stop for the day, and I'm already level 98. Yeah, these things have like no HP. That's a little interesting. Oh, and I have the wrong pet on. Oops. What pet do you recommend for an ice? The Freezing Raincore, which is what I've got on right now, is a very good pet body for an ice, because you can get a really good bubble which you won't use that often. A 35 bubble is a 35 bubble. And you will get a pet blade that you can use, as well as a supercharge for ice, which can be very helpful, and I wish I had it prior to now. I'm just still in the process of making this one. This one's already got Giver, Dealer, and Spellproof. Which means we're off to a very strong start with this pet.
Best pet body would be the hamster.
Yeah, for sure. The ice decathlon hamster is certainly the best pet body. But, you know, that's a whole side activity, so... I do have a whole video on this from a while back.
Yes, these will do. Wedge the pods into the barricade. The pods will burn the barricade down. Hurry through to the edge of Crescent Beach.
The beetle pods burn brightly. The barricade burns down, leaving little more than a pungent smell.
Crescent Beach. The Shadow Queen's grip is still strong here. Crescent Beach remains in the Shadow Queen's control. Her forces train here and keep supplies flowing from across the sea. Crossing the storm-tossed waters is challenging at best. Many have been lost to the maelstrom or vicious predators. For now, we must focus on reaching the surf. Strike down some sand crawlers to get the password into the Umbra Guard station.
Maybe I should have packed an extra blade.
Just in case of raw gaming.
Yep.
Like using the other shield, the shield gambits for Lord of Winter.
Yeah, I mean, if you really went all in on that, you could just spam down a tough boss. Put up an aura, that type of deal. Gonna go ahead and put this
Third blade on just cause.
The password is Ugh.
The password is Ugh. Sand crawlers have no imagination. Use the password to get us into the Umbra Guard station. Once inside, we will have to fight. Their commander should have a signet ring. We need that to get through the Umbra barriers and down to the seashore.
Ugh. Tell me password. Ugh. You sure? Ugh. Okay. You come in.
Bro. My sense of humor's got to be so warped if I'm laughing at ugh. Or maybe it's just really late at night and I'm very tired and brain dead.
Hey, you're not one of my sand crawlers. Who let you in? I don't know how you cleverly learned our password, but it won't do you any good.
Okay, 14.7k HP. Interesting. He is the Earthquake Gaming School. Can you just judgment or something? I guess there's still time. Sandcrawlers have no imagination. Yeah, bro. Please dump those 10 pips on a judge. It would hurt me willy badly if you did that. It just keeps blading. Well, that's something. I guess I'll go with the triple blade strat then, instead of my usual triple flame double blade. Because I feel like I would overkill by a lot. So the new settling up was supposed to be 6 pips to the school pip instead of them being 7 pips. Yeah, I thought that was a bit of an interesting decision. To be honest, I don't even need that. Yeah, I'll just triple feint. I got Zinnia for Pierce. Alright, so he can't Raw, but the boss can Earthquake Gaming. So we shall play. He don't got it. Yeah, he didn't have it.
Ugh. Here, take my signet ring, but you'll never escape the white razors.
Teaching hours, Daphne. Absolutely.
With the signet ring, it should be easy to make our way down the beach. Head through the Umbra barrier. We need to determine who controls the docks. They will know how you can sail the sea safely. We may as well confront the White Razors. They likely know how to find the Dockmaster.
Did you see the Kamala appearance on the King's Out live stream? I thought it was so cool that she went and did that. She's trying to get the Wizhead vote, and I respect it. What it says for Kamala is a real movement. Yup.
We only patrol the upper tiers of the beach. Go pester the driftwood branches. They know more about the docks.
Are these the ice mobs? I think they are. Yeah, they are. She definitely earned mine. I think Balls is wanting to make it fully free to play. Facts. Balls would be the type to play Wiz. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is the type of game he would enjoy. I heard Trump wants to increase membership to $20 a week and start a paywall at Unicorn Way. Yeah, bro, those 10 to 60% tariffs, man, they're gonna start hitting. Your campaign promised to fix some power trading and make billionaires pay their fair share. So true, bro. It's those whiz billionaires. I see Walls makes Sky Ray for real. Trump wants to bring the bastard malls back up. Yeah, bro. He supports the honeycomb barrier.
I give, Spellbinder. You will find the Dockmaster in her tent. Seek out Mazarin, the Stormwind.
Who are you? Are you on a mission from Fort Rakius? What is happening up there?
I am Zarozinia, the Death Song. The burrowers are trying to sow chaos in Fort Rakius. We are here on a mission for the Shadow Queen. She has ordered us to sail to the center of the Starfall Sea.
Madness! Our vessels stay as far from the maelstrom as possible, and even so, many are lost to violent storms and voracious predators. However, we've been raided by a band of Hopper Scouts. They obviously manage the perilous journey. Find them and question them.
We need to look for these hoppers. The desert hoppers mainly live across the sea in the Konda Desert, but perhaps these can help us. Search the beach for signs of these hoppers. I'll let you do the talking.
I don't mean to sound back
You
into, but
discover a trail made by some kind of fleet-footed burrower. Perhaps the Hopper Scouts?
Look, there's one. After him!
I don't mean to sound back into, but you tell like I went to college. Still in the process of that, actually. Imagine going to college, I dropped out to deal fentanyl. Yeah, dude, Greg's living the life. Y'all didn't hear?
He dashed into that cave.
Can I get this ore? Thanks.
Kamate, kaora! Die, spawn of shadow!
Oh, you're Australian, not British, so you get to stay. I don't hate you. You're alright. Dude, in case of like raw gaming, I might deadass throw an imp into my deck. I'm not even trolling. Just to do it. Dealing power next? Yeah, bro. It's about to lose all its value. This been going live at 7 a.m. Look, I gotta provide the content right when you wake up. That's what makes me the best. Australians are based, Brits are not. Yeah. This is common knowledge. Damn, big surge of concurrent viewers. That's what's up. Welcome to the chat, y'all. I've got to resist the urge not to enchant the imp. It's looking like it's gonna be tough. $1,100. One of these days, I need to just kill with an imp. It's gotta happen. $245s, yeah, we should be good.
Kawaii mate whirly gig. But the great beast. Huh? Not spawning shade, eh? You speak burrower? Kyle.
Grab the pink orb. Give me that.
Wait. Tell me, burrow mouse friend, what manner of creature are you? By the dark sun, if you fight with bared teeth against the shadow, you may be my last hope. My small band of scout brothers was attacked. A savage underground beast of awful strength ravaged our camp. I alone escaped. Can you help me rescue them? Follow me to the scout camp.
Think they're ever gonna let us stun bosses? I have actually been able to stun a couple bosses in Chrysalis, which I'm a little surprised about. Can't even lie. Never, because that ice would be strong. Yeah, bro, I don't know about that. Bro, this guy just said to stop breathing. That's mental. Alright, I've actually got not 0 gold for once, so that's helpful.
I was out on reconnaissance when there was a terrible grand rumbling insane cloud. I heard pain cries from this tent. I hopped quick to help my scout brothers, but by the time I got here, there was no sign of them.
This cave looks foreboding and smells of rotten fish.
Antlion spore. Nasty things.
Gotta get all the reagents. Y'all know me. It's a fresh account. Comments midnight chat is wild. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that was a mental message to read just as I walk past. Like, that's crazy. Nope. Hi, Ice Boss.
This beach is just one long smorgasbord.
Okay, how's Zerzinius? I should be okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need Zarazinia. Do you play Beastmoon? I don't play Beastmoon, but I have tried it before. And I wanted to bungee jump off the Empire State Building without a cord. So those are my thoughts on the Beastmoon games. So okay, as fake response to Bizarre Backlash? I think that response is actually genuine. I know it came from Radbeard, who I know does not like the black market, but genuinely it seems like he knows that it shouldn't be this way. And I think that's progress. Because I'm sure, like, because the way he told it, the algorithm that they used when the Bazaar was made in 2008, so it's perfectly understandable that once they increased it to 1,000, something like this would happen. It's just, when the other devs started hopping on it and being like, yeah, hell yeah, this change is so good, this just killed the black market, hell yeah, I love that. It's like, that's when it got controversial. It's like, they could have done the change, realized like they made an oopsie and changed it, but yeah, that they didn't, and it took all of us getting real loud about it to change anything, which I'm glad that it did change. And I think that we will see it, the Bazaar get fixed, quote unquote. Because the prices on some things were going up, if not staying the same. So, whack. If you think Stop Breathing is mental, you should see an Angie Tigers raid when nobody's streaming. You should have seen a Plucky Chickens raid when no one was streaming. They got bad in there. So many things I couldn't put on YouTube. You remember those raid highlights? was so much I had to cut out and mute and all of that. It was peak content though. Maybe if we ever do a raid again, I might make another highlights. Alright, so I don't like the fortify. So I'll blade one more time. So that sponges a lot of pierce. That's actually going to be nice, isn't it? Yeah. Bro, really like touching that feather? Yeah, bro. Brandon loved touching those toucans. That's my issue. That other dev voiced the opinion for all of them about the black market, so I couldn't take that new response seriously. Yeah, it does feel like they are trying to walk it back, which is good to hear. Do you listen to electronic music? I was huge into that back in the day. Still listen to some, but it's predominantly other genres these days. No crit. That's gonna save reacts. We good though.
I will die another day, stranger. Please, delve deep into the caverns. My brothers are still trapped by these wretched beasts.
Once I found an antlion's hole, and an antlion in it. Nippers, like a pair of rusty clippers. And I saw a hopper rolling its pit, and quick as Ned, this old antlion fanged its head, held it till he was dead.
Poetry. Love to see it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, there are just certain people in that guild where if they're on roster, people are not gonna be streaming, yeah. It was pretty mental. It was pretty mental and pluggy chickens, I imagine it's the same for y'all. So raid, or do you have everything you need? I still raid occasionally. If I find that I need something. This is why we pack an imp. We do have Zerzinia, so I won't fizzle said imp. Tigers is more of a guild where it's the friend groups, people are really comfortable saying whatever, yeah. That's understandable. Desert, let me just find a quest. Alright, this actually gives me about 124,000 XP. Which is a lot. And then I'm just sort of running all over this place. Do I even have time? Okay, I'm gonna imp now. Okay, yeah. They like, I don't know, triple. Yeah, no, it was chalked anyway. Alright. Yeah, crit. Alright. Stream was still funny. We didn't have out-of-pocket yet, but one of the members was singing loudly in Spanish for half the raid. That's what's up. You know, I wonder how many of my deaths have been from going second. Because if I was first, that was raps. Not doing that again. I seriously think there needs to be more accessible crit block gear, because y'all have seen for all of seasons 2 and 3, I've just gotten dunked on by the crit stat a million times. But if I try and run extra crit of my own or block in any form, I lose stats just everywhere else. There we go. Took long enough. The Jade meta coming soon? Yeah, bro, I don't know how much PvP I'm going to be playing. Like, if I see a Life Wizard, I might just play log PvP and just not upload as much PvP these days. Or once the update drops, rather. I already don't know how test round PvP is looking. Or if people are doing it. Because genuinely, this is the 4th Giga Heal that they're giving life. I don't know the rationale behind it, really couldn't tell you at all. Okay. It's a little risky going for this. Cannot wait to get level 100, man. It's always that last little stretch before you get your gear upgrade where the game gets the hardest. Way to beat it is play Storm. Yep. Storm and Life. Those are going to be the two schools to queue. Hopefully with a crit this is enough. I know it's only 2 blades and 2 faints. Barely not. How close are we though? Because I do still have that imp. If it's like 100 health or less, I might go for the imp. Genuinely. 172? Yeah, no, an imp wouldn't kill. But with a feint, imp might kill. Hold on. This is generational. If I feint him, I might kill him with an imp. Hold on. I don't have an enchant for this. And it's really a huge risk even going for it, but I have some universal damage. If it high rolls, I think it can kill. 172, that's our magic number. What was I thinking, bro? Dude, I must really be tired and brain dead if I think Imp is killing. Crystal's boss. Crit block is keeping me in. Wish I could Dark Surge right about now. Deadass, when I get like far enough into Polaris, I might go get Dark Surge. Because I think you can train it at level 100. Daphne in the lab. Yup. Never mind, Daphne was on Fett. Hey, when that happens. I should have saved the enchant. Because then I wouldn't have even needed a feint. Nah, that's mental though.
Hold that lion. Flop your fill. Feed the bugs or cure or kill. In the end, you pay the bill.
I was dead certain that foul beast would ear-bleed me with more terrible spoken word before slow eating me. I will die another day.
That's what's up. That much closer to level 100. We've got about a level and a half left. So I think we might hit that probably at the Alcazar. That's my guess. Dude, the deep spawn are going to be between me and level 100. That's nuts.
Spielbinder, you have brought us another day in the sun. You wish to ship sail the Starfall Sea. That journey is filled with risk. We barely kept our heads out of water. We hijacked one of the giant sea bugs. The Umbra Legion uses them to send soldiers and supplies from the city of Sardonyx. It took us near a month to ship sail, hugging the coast to avoid the maelstrom. I grok how that wouldn't suffice for you. There are yarns of a mad rat who ship sailed the Starfall Sea once and again. He's said to be a ghost or a beastly spirit. But you'll need to harrow the driftwood branches to learn if they grok more than rumours and half-heard whispers.
Oh yeah, I should probably pack my prisms. Could be a good idea. If you had won that with the imp, I would have told you to try your luck at Polaris raid mounts. Do you even know who I am? I'm the world's unluckiest man. Maelstrom Rising, Deep Spawn. $11.7k health. Most of this is just going to be not getting enfeebled. Because as an ice, I have that cracked out robe. So that should mean I'm fine. You usually hit it around halfway through Alcazar, like right before Radiance Reborn? Yeah, that's usually where it happens. So it looks like the deep spawn will be the big boss for episode 13. They all start with so many pips. Like they start with 14 pips. Can you imagine going second to them and then just getting hit with a Tempest from all three of them? It's an 85 Tempest, so 85 times 14. That is 850. And then it's like 990. Is that right? Did I get that? That was mental math. 85 times 14. 1,190. Very tight and brain dead. Maybe I'm off the fent on the Super Mario. But yeah, 1,200 damage 3 times. It's like I don't know how my resist is gonna hold up with that. I live with the Mountain Raven more than a bunch of people ask me how I got it. My first Polaris raid, I got responses ranging from cool. Thanks for letting me know to stop ruining the game. That's crazy.
A rat who sails the Starfall Sea? I have heard preposterous buzzes by the White Razors. Bother them.
That's mental, especially because the Polaris raid is just mind-numbing.
Buzz off! If you want a story, ask first Wing Fezric.
You can kind of tell when the voice actors, like, just pinch their nose when they were recording their lines. And I'm here for it. Not gonna lie, I think the guild I'm currently in on my fire is only fed into their allegations. Yeah, I bet it has.
Yes, I'm First Wing Fezric of the White Razors. What do you want? There is a rabid creature that prowls around Crescent Beach. Perhaps some kind of diseased burrower. He's stolen from us many times. My forces should have exterminated him by now, but they have been unable to catch or corner him. I believe his den is somewhere near this Skull Rock, but we have not found it. He's too crafty. Good luck trying to track him down.
I'm gonna miss this Dasein car. Goes so fast.
Skull Rock, you presume?
Do you think this might be it? Too crafty, the White Razors said. These fragments are from some strange vessel. Whoever or whatever lives here is in a wretched state. Be on your guard.
We need the
And now the storm blast came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his o'ertaking wings and chased us south along.
What madness is this? Spellbinder, defend yourself.
Must resist the urge to enchant the imp. Huge pulls coming from Daphne Brew's Dragonfire deck. Love to see that, don't you? Alright. One more feint, provided I can finally pull the potent. Because these pulls have been kinda generationally bad. There we go. The literal last card of the deck. Risk the draw, but I know I'd kill anyway, so we aight.
Down dropped the breeze, the sails dropped down. 'Twas sad as sad could be. And we did speak, only to break the silence of the sea.
More gibberish. This wretch is of no use to us. Let us end his pain.
Wait! No. Come. Follow. Follow! Why have you come here? You're not a spirit. so I cannot see why you would bother with me. She haunts me so. I care not what you want. I cannot think. She plagues me every waking moment, and her wailing keeps me from sleep. It is beyond me power to aid you, unless the spirit of Crescent Beach is put to rest.
Spellbinder, you go search for this spirit. I will stay here and watch the rat. I hope he is not sending you on a wild hornet chase.
Yeah, man, me neither. Don't you worry. I remember Crescent Beach being long to play on balance because the bosses. Balance for balance is what's really spooky. Yeah, we've already seen 2, and I'm pretty sure there's more.
You hear a low wailing. Is it the wind and the waves, or something more?
Go ahead and put this on your top 10 spookiest locations in Wiz.
Who are you, Outlander, that risks the dread curse of Grimhilda's iron spear? A wizard. The last wizard I knew cost me my life. You wish to help me? I will not be at peace until that vile captain pays for his deeds. Until then, I will haunt him to his last days. Prove your words. My namesake Iron Spear is in the bristles of the strident white razors. Retrieve it for me.
Level are you right now? Level 98. Getting there. So far I have Darkmoor, Night Forest, the Hive, Nightside and Sunken City, that one Dragon Spire House where the demons tell you to buy Fent, and I might include the Aztecan Bundle House. Yeah, the Aztecan Bundle House had that whole, like, creepypasta with it. Is that right? I love this part of Chrysalis and the boat ride dungeon. I hate this part of Chrysalis, but I do like the boat ride dungeon.
My weapon! I thought I would never see her again. You have done well, wizard. I will tell you this much. Captain Coleridge's evils will not be forgiven until every member of his crew can finally rest. You take that message to him.
And some in dreams assured were of the spirit that plagued us so. 9 fathom deep she had followed us from the land of mist and snow. Quick, Spellbinder, what did you see? One after one by the star-dogged moon, too quick for groan or sigh, each turned their face with a ghastly pang and cursed me with their eye. The spirit says the whole crew hates me. Aye, 'tis probably so. Grimhilde was my loyal first mate, but I betrayed them all. Help me, Spellbinder. Help me make this right, and I'll be in your service. One of the crew was Ugor, a beastly troll, but never a finer bosun made. Ask the spirit of Grimhilde how to find his soul.
Only about 300,000 more XP, guys. So I'm level 99.
Outlander, you have returned faster than if on Raven's wings. The captain wishes to make reparations. We shall see. Ugor was a mighty fine troll was he. His spirit is caught in the Tyrian Gorge. Seek him there, and mend his anguish.
I think it might also include pre-save Bastion. Yeah, I mean, like, it is different before you save Bastion. Like, it is very different. Especially with, like, the honeycomb gate being up and all the frozen statues. You should do the silent market instead of Bastion, just because, like, of all the frozen statues. Chrysalis in general has a lot of good options. Yeah, for real. Silent Market. Gotta say, that's one of the better names that they've ever given a place.
A wizard? What you want? Why you here? Ugar no see wizard since me little girl all got hurt. Captain Coleridge send you to find Ugor? Is rat ghosts now? No? Bah! Very important. Very important. You get Ulag goblet from Big Bug and bring to Ugor so Ugor can drink. You do this now.
Grug, throw rock.
Gah! Fleshling! Break you!
Such a way with words. Did you farm for your Storm Stitch robe? Or you got lucky in Bazaar? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I farmed Muggsy. I think it is. Might have two, but I haven't gotten one in a brick. I just got an idea for a poll. Hold on. Also include Ruined Alcazar, but I feel like 3 entries from one world would be a bit excessive. I mean, Chrysalis really fits with it. You can do what you want with it. Farming right now for it, dude never drops it. Yeah, it is a struggle. I actually got the 2 Regent Square trained cantrip before I got the Meow-Yardy's Rub of Ice. Which is extremely mental.
Gah! Fleshling! Take cup! Ugar's Ula goblet. Ugar very happy now, wizard. Bah! Ugar forget he is ghost. Cannot drink. Well, Ugar still good. Wizard, you go speak to Grimhilda and tell her Ugar happy. You also go to Captain Rat. Tell him Ugar no more mad. For now.
Yeah, Elephant Graveyard, that's a good one. Especially for the video, I want you to walk from the end of Drum Jungle into the Elephant Graveyard. That would make for the perfect transition.
Outlander, you helped Ugor. Yes, he is strangely fond of that goblet. Some kind of troll warrior relic, I gather. Good of you.
Gas. Can I talk to you? Okay.
I heard their sighs and groans. With heavy thump, a lifeless lump, they dropped down one by one. Spellbinder? You have returned. And with what news? You eased Ugor's plight? The souls did from their bodies fly. They flew from rack to scourge. And every soul it passed me by, sounding a lowly dirge. Let me think. Cosmos! Yes, Cosmos is next. Our navigator was a great bull from Aquila. I've heard the Umbra Legion telling stories what sound like he's taken to haunting Fort Rockius. Search the fort for Cosmos' spirit.
Yoink. So need about 220-ish thousand. I don't think I would be able to find anything in Fort Rockius without the quest arrow. I'm gonna be so for real.
A wizard! Your kind is a plague upon the skyways. Why do you pester me, wizard? There is but one who is due my full fury, and his name is Captain Taylor Coleridge. The captain sent you to disturb me? I will rend you with my axe and horns, and the scent of your spilled blood will be my perfume. You wish to make reparations for the captain? Very well. It is difficult for me to strike you anyway. My golden horns of Asterion have been taken by leaf shields. As a spirit, I cannot seem to touch them. Retrieve the horns, and I may listen.
Why is this so far away, bro? Like, it might deadass be inside the place. I think it is.
The Spellbinder returns. I thought you were finished mucking about Fort Rockius.
Nope, not yet. What the hell did I just hear? Well, I've got 20 seconds of stream delay, so it probably wasn't mucking about. Yeah, I'll walk into Elephant Graveyard from Drum Jungle at the start. Sounds like a good way to show the contrast between the rest of Zavaria. Yeah, I mean, it is such... When I got there for the first time, it was a bit of a shock. I was like, damn. Got dark out all of a sudden. What are you doing up? Getting to level 100. I'm a grinder. Just got off work in my graveyard. And now you're here watching Wiz. Hell yeah. Block Gaming. Wish I had Dark Surge right about now. Dark Surge is going to be so huge when I get it. I honestly went through Azteca pretty quick. Yeah, I mean, it was only 7 episodes, which is, I guess, quicker than what I've got set aside for Chrysalis. But those were very long streams that I did for Azteca, so it reasonably could have been 10 episodes. Overall, I'm just glad that I set aside this whole entire season for just these 2 worlds.
You win! Again. Take the horns of Asterion.
Alright. Dodge the black shields. Be good. Do you prefer sailing on ice over death? Why did you pick ice? Well, why did I pick ice? Ice is my main school. It always has been. And if I was going to do a budget walk, you know, if Eric already did death, of course, I mean, I'm pretty sure most of those videos are down now, so I reasonably could have done it for a complete death budget walk, but I just wanted to do ice because ice is my thing. You know what I'm saying?
What word do you bear, wizard? A golden song of glory and horns to match? Better than I expected. This act may seem like a small token to you, but these golden horns were a gift from my father. When I left glorious Aquila, I said I would return with wealth and glory. Instead, I met my ignoble end on this distant shore. The captain listened only to the pernicious whisperings of the wizard Morganth. He refused to hear the warnings of his crew, and her craze for power led us all to our doom. The spirit of my mate, Yadula, is bound nearby. Help him as you did me.
About to put Grind Sky number 1 spookiest because the shit that'll be said to you if you throw. Oh god. That's real.
Can it be? A living, breathing wizard has come to visit me? Oh, let me look at you. You say the captain wishes to set things right? It might be possible. The Sakara bird totem that helped guide our ship was lost. Our poor captain was taken in by her beguiling riddles and his own ravenous greed. She offered to lead us to a treasure trove of unimaginable power. And truth is, she did. It was just not a power we could survive. Yes, it has been a long, long time since I've seen a wizard. My last encounter with one did not end well. If you fetched it for me from the black shields who now possess it, it would be a balm to my spirit.
Fair. Ice was my first and only mechs, so I'm pretty attached to the school too, despite the nerfs. Yeah. Well, fortunately, Ice is in a better place now than it was a year ago, so I'm happy with that. Also, if y'all are not in the Discord, go ahead and join it. It should be in the description. Go ahead and respond to the poll. I'm trying to see something.
Who are you? Gods, it's the Spellbinder!
Maybe I add another blade, just in case of any raw gaming. Once I'm a witness someone get flamed out of Yatasha VC, that's tough. Grind Sky Raid, bro. It gets serious. It's crazy that I'm still level 98. I hate it here. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. An extra blade should do it. What IQ point is worth it to me? You can have it. Yup. That's what's up. Honestly, I don't even need the third feint. I probably should have just used the fourth blade. But we got it. Yeah, maybe I needed the fantasy blocked.
Oh, you want this old wooden thing? Sure, take it. Take it!
You get such little experience out of Crescent Beach. So that reacts.
The Sakara bird. Ah, she led us on some exciting adventures. I'm the last of the crew you visited? You've spoken to Grimhilde, Ugar, Cosmos, and me? Almost then, almost. Return to Captain Coleridge and tell him he no longer burns like a hot ember in my mind. I no longer care about the past.
Then we're pretty close to diver down. Not looking forward to the 3 deep spawn.
The many crew so beautiful, and they all dead did lie. And 1,000 slimy things lived on, and so did I. Speak to the spirit of Crescent Beach. See if you've done enough to quell the fire in Grimhilda's heart.
Outlander, you return to me again. What news do you bring? You have found and given solace to the Navigator Cosmos and the Quartermaster Yadula. By the Ice Titan Suns, remarkable! There is but one more member of our ill-fated crew to find and mollify. But she is a frozen-hearted backbiter. She also happens to be my sister, Gunhilda Ironspear. Gunhilda is trapped within the den of a voracious antlion trapper. Wizard, I do not ask this lightly. For my sister and I had a great gulf between us in life, which has only deepened in death. But you will do me a great honor if you retrieve her lost shield from within the beast's den and free her spirit.
Not gonna lie, having fun with the spooky video thing. Let's not make negative videos sometimes, and the EC objectives recently haven't been awful. Yeah, it's been better these last few months. But some of them are just like, what are they doing? What is that over there, guys? Do you see it? I see it.
Oh, a little bite at home before I go out and look for dinner.
Antlion trapper from rural Texas. You love to see it. No. Bruh. I'm not going back. Yeah, maybe someday I'll have to do cantrip farming streams for this account. We'll see though. Great Beast Dungeon is probably my favorite dungeon. I remember when Chrysippus Part 2 came out. Stuck on my mom's laptop that night and was just blown away as a sleep-deprived child. Yeah, it's really cool. It's just the deep spawn is very not fun. Although I do have this robe. I do have the Shivering Breath robes, so I should be fine. It'll basically be like Cerberus again, except without the shields, so hooray. Maybe if I just live, like, I don't know, 6-7 rounds, I should be okay. I might literally train up. I might buy different snacks just so I can train my pet's will. So I can maybe get a little more damage out of these 2 damage talents that I have in the resist pet. Spell vids releasing this week. My cantrip test BTSD will be mentioned. That's what's up. Tower of the Elephant Son or Atlantea Daughter. That's a good question. I really could not give you a straight answer because both are practically useless. Nice. Need to get Scuttle to add me back, trying to rip P-Squad in the vids. That's the gas. It's been over like a year since I've done P-Squad, that's crazy. Of course, I've been like in and out ever since, but don't worry about it.
You give me indigestion.
An outlander come to steal my shield for your treasure trove? Not a thief? A messenger from my sister? Worse then. I'd prefer a thief. At least then you might have a shred of honor. I spit on you and my sister Grimhilda.
That wasn't very pleasant. Still, you should probably retrieve the lost shield and bring it to Grimhilda.
95,000 XP. Yeah, this one will level me, I believe. 94,915. Yeah, it will. It'll just barely get me there. So, what do you guys want to talk about for the next 6 minutes? I guess I can sell at the bazaar. Cool, no auction gear. Wonder how much of that we're gonna see. Already a bunch. I might keep some of these rank 1 plants. Just so I can start on that, you know? Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to look into pet snacks. What's something that can give me... I guess these can give me some will. Train it up a bit, you know? What's Daphne's plan to run Darkmoor? I don't even know, dude. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for it. It's like... there's just so much that could be severely problematic in there for me. Just as an ice wizard. That's kind of why I want this pet to, train up well. So yeah, these might not give me as much XP, but they will give me plenty of will. So the most ideal pet that we want right now is Ice Giver, Ice Dealer, Spellproof, Pain Giver, and Mighty. So that way I can socket Spell Defying whenever. Not whenever I get one, I guess. Maybe I should hope for Spellproof, Spell Defy, and Mighty then, as opposed. I could sell some of these off. I'll keep that. Entangle and Melt. Those actually sell for a lot. I can use that now. Crazy how many stupid jewels just drop from the second arc. It's kind of mental with that. Oh yeah, I was gonna go sell some stuff. To be honest, it's like every guild. I've raided with Orange Cats and I've only raided with Grizzlies once, and I'm still a guild member in both servers. Yeah, dude, Orange Cats is a different breed. They live up to their name. What are you going to college for? Political science. As you can imagine, these past, I guess, a few months have been rather hectic in that department. All the best to her when she's prepping. Facts. We'll figure something out. Would it be cheesing to craft dual school gear and use grains, training to Scarecrow? If you mean like the ice death stuff, I would be forgotten. Well, let's see here, because if I run this and these, and I keep, well, if I went for the Hosta, I'll give up some Pierce here in favor of much more damage. This is good. And then I guess I could deal with something over here. I mean, the Jewel of the Apiary isn't bad because it gives me an extra sharpen. Do I even want to socket something in here? I'm not sure if I will. No, I probably do. I have it, so I might as well. And then... yeah. Regenerate strat. I mean, I could. It's just there's a lot of bosses in there that punish you. So, I mean, yeah, 63 death damage. I could go up to 73 with the Hosta. But I don't have as much res, and I don't have perfect accuracy anymore. What is your current level on this character? 98. Level 98. And we're very close to 99. This next quest will level me up, which is why I'm waiting at the clock. So that way I can train this pet up one more time. But yeah, there's just a lot of bosses that punish healing. I wonder if Yevgeny does. Let's check this out. Okay, so Yevgeny does not punish healing. Good to know. He's just got so much, though. That's the biggest thing. Is what it is there, I guess.
Outlander, you have Gunhilda's shield! For a wizard, you have the courage of a bear! I'm only sorry you had to encounter my sister. Of course, now I'm stuck with her for eternity. You have done us all a good turn, wizard. You fought with valor and courage, and you helped those who needed it unselfishly. Tell Captain Coleridge I'll leave him well enough alone. I have not forgotten his deeds, but I forgive him, at least a little. I will haunt his dreams no longer.
As it turns out, I was about 1,000 XP off. Interesting. Well, this quest will get me there at any rate. How long did it take to farm your theme? Only 4 runs, surprisingly. Same with the ring.
What message do you bring from the spirits, wizard? They will haunt me no more? O happy spirit things, no tongue their beauty might declare. A spring of love gushed from my heart, and I blessed them unaware. 'Tis like a great weight, like some kind of winged snake, or giant flying lizard, or gliding squirrel, has fallen from me neck. Tell me, wizard, what can old Captain Coleridge do for you? You wish to sail the Starfall Sea? Sheer lunacy! The maelstrom will flay your flesh, and the deep spawn will suck the marrow from your bones. It can't be done. But perhaps there might be one way. A way as dangerous as the sea itself. To summon and ride the great beast! First is first. We need to craft a diving bell. Raid the docks for a bolt of goat weaver silk. You'll find it in a guarded tent.
Level 99. We are very close now. Bro's gonna suffer for Yevgenia Fame. I'll do farming streams. I will be doing those. Totally 100% down for it. I hope I'm getting at least a little bit of damage by doing this. Because I've thrown away pretty much all my energy for this. 85. I did gain 2 damage. I was thinking of copying characters somehow for Darkmoor, but it looks like you're screwed. Yeah, I'm not going to have fun doing this. Brad's going to suffer for Yevgenia Fame. Or, that's right, I already read that. Can I add Daphne on my eyes? Sure. If you send a true friend code, I will add it. Of course, you can't come help, but, you know. You can have me added.
Let you have some goat weaver silk? Do you know how hard it is to refine it from the raw milk webs? I give you nothing.
Well, that's not very nice of you. Unless you didn't just say, ugh. Do you recommend having the deck from the same school? What do you mean? Because I just use whatever gives me like a triangle socket at the moment. Of course, once I get to 100, I'm gonna beeline straight to the Darkmoor deck. What do I even need to craft that? Hold on. I need the boats and fish. Logo, looks like nice one, friends. That's what's up. School has an element. I don't think that narrowed it down. I'm really tired of looking up what's happening in light. Some sentences are right, but it looks like I'm illiterate. Truly the Wizard101 moment of all time. Look at my stats. Yeah, for sure.
Ugh. Okay, I give.
The goat weaver silk is strong and smooth, and surprisingly light for such a large bundle.
Did you acquire what we need? Now, we need a way to work the silk. There is a mantis weaver at the driftwood docks. Her tent should not be hard to find. You need her loom. This is not any old device, but a potent artifact, the spinster's loom. She may not give it up easily.
You are the spellbinder that caused so much chaos in Fort Rockius. I will weave a tapestry of your tragic tale, so that all will remember your doom.
Ice Boss Gaming. So as a new player with the Death Wizard, I was wondering if I should keep my whole deck full of death cards, or should I mix it up? Okay, I understand you now, I promise. So, what I do is, on every school except for Death, I train into Death as a secondary school, but I don't use any Death hits. I just train it, so that way I can use Feint. Because it's a very strong buff. And yeah, I don't really know how else to describe it. I primarily use my ice stuff on this character, for example, but I do have other school spells trained that are beneficial. Yeah, the level of your Death Wizard does matter a lot. Because if you're still super low level, then I wouldn't sweat it. Okay, bro. You did not have to do that. S3E13, working to set up my ice character. Yeah, if y'all are down to send some True Friend codes, then I'll add them. Yeah, I'm sorry if that sounded like very word salad of me, but you get the idea. Currently level 24, trying to complete Marleybone. Yeah, you're still relatively early on, so I wouldn't worry about any off-school stuff at the moment, especially as a Death. Like, Death is the school that just doesn't need to use anything else. Up until you get to Celestia, and that's when you start training the Sun enchants. Last character. There we go. PC update earlier today. For some reason the update removed my network driver. Yeah, dude. I had a PC that did that, and it was a pain in the neck. Alright, so let's check him out. Level 8, yep. Pirate Nightmare Bag, that's interesting. But he has the Blue Moon Staff. Oh, I wish I could have that. I don't think dual schooling will ever be good in PvE unless they make it broken. Yeah, I think the only reason it ever might become good is if a lot of mobs start using chromatic shields and weaknesses. But even then, that's like Ice and Death specific.
Let me vanish like a handful of sand thrown into the surf.
Beautiful device. You can feel how it might channel your magic.
Yeah, dude, the Blue Moon Staff, it looks so good. A buddy of mine has been trying to get the Blood Moon Staff for his Fire Wizard. I don't know if he's gotten it yet. If I should hit him up right now. Just be like, yo, Zap, it's 3:40 a.m. Do you have the Blood Moon staff yet?
Well done. You're certain you're a wizard and not a pirate? Use the spinster's loom to weave the goat weaver's silk into a ball, as large as you can make. Think of a great hollow sphere. I hope they taught you some base skills in that wizard school of yours. You'll need your magic, but also a deft hand. Weave in your runes of magic to keep us safe from wind and storm and the hungry lurkers in the deep.
You do your best. This is not the kind of thing they prepared you for in Ravenwood. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all.
Done, are ya? That's it? I expected something a little bigger. Higher and higher every day, till over the sea at noon, the great beast had no moment's rest, for he heard the loud bassoon. We need to send a loud, clear call to the great beast. There is a mustering horn in Fort Rockius. I have heard it too often. Go and fetch it. While you're about, search for a case of Nautic stones. We'll need them too.
Sorry, it's taking a minute to restore previous update. Don't worry about it. I will be here until I hit level 100, so you have certainly got time. God, this is that second pack. That is lucky. Spouse life, if I remember correctly.
Wizard!
Oh.
I was afraid I missed you. I'm delighted you returned. Have you come for my case of Nautic's stones? Or have you come to hear my mustering horn? Its call is irresistible.
How did he know? Dude, if I start getting hit by like 1,000,000 rods, I'm fleeing and packing Mammoth. I'm not even kidding. That's insane. I'm doing the 2 moon staffs. I'm just missing the one I want. There's Blue Moon, Blood Moon, and then what's the last one? Blue Thorn Nightmare Pack. Hunter's Moon Staff. Oh yeah. That would look good for a Life Wizard. Have my Stormwares, my Ice Pet. That Ice Dealer gave her an Armor Breaker. Yeah, have fun with that. Breaker is sometimes useful. Sabertooth Gaming. Yeah, I think I triple played this. Also thinking about making a video on why I like raiding, but I feel like that might be controversial. I don't think it should be. I mean, I know the WizCon is violent sometimes, but that's the type of thing that I wish people would talk more about. You know what I'm saying? Where's Nathaniel when you need him? Yeah, this is the first time I haven't seen him in the break. He's always like, after bubbly production, he's always the first one here. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think a video about why you like raiding would be good in a time like this. I did do enough, right?
Curse you, Lightbringer! Here, have my case of Nautic stones. If you take the mustering horn, I dearly hope the things you summon consume you.
It's a beautiful war horn of ancient craftsmanship.
And what have you brought me? Let me gaze upon those Nautic stones you plundered. I see a Mundana, an Oceana crystal, and an Atala, Rasatala, and Mahatala stone. Perfect! These enchanted stones and crystals will help us navigate. Head to the Driftwood docks and look for the ancient stone pier that lies just beyond. Sound a call on the mustering horn, and then drop the diving bell you made into the tide. That should bring the great beast up. Look for me there.
This plan is disquieting, yet I can see no other path for you to take. I pray the celestial powers will keep you safe. Keep your antennae twitching and your head on a swivel. I am sure we will meet again, Spellbinder.
Right, say on my stream someone patched in being sus and he just ignored it. Yeah, it's a normal day for him.
You ready the mustering horn and take the deepest breath you can before giving it your all. The call warps and twists in the wind. It echoes off the rocky cliffs behind you and soars over the waves. And then you feel an answering roar from the depths below that thrums in your bones. You see a great shape slicing through the dark depths. You drop the diving bell in and hope the magic works. You step up to the great beast. You can't think of what else to call it. It's hard to even wrap your head around the idea of the thing. Using the diving bell as a kind of psychic anchor, you project your will into the great beast. For a moment, the image of dark waves and tremendous hunger threatens to drown you. But you call upon your training, your sense of school, and the power of light. And soon enough, it's purring. Though its purr could probably shatter continents.
With sloping scales and dripping maw, as who pursued with yell and blow still treads the shadow of his foe, and forward bends his head. The beast drove fast, loud roar at the blast, and southward aye we fled. The starfall sea awaits. Shall we board our formidable craft and get underway? Climb upon the great beast and enter the diving bell. You'll need to focus on the dying star stone to guide us safely to our destination.
Here we go. Diver down. Oh, your list is full. Another beginning question. I notice higher level players have less cards in their deck. Is that more of an advantage compared to having heaps of cards? It allows you to pull what you need quicker. It's like this is all that I need. And for the mob fights, this is all that I need. Like just 7 cards. Because that's all that pops up in the hand.
Listen close. Despite the great beast's strength, anything could go wrong and leave us drowning at the bottom of the waves. or swimming in the middle of the Starfall Sea, waiting for something to snap us up. Now, place the Dying Star Stone on the pedestal to activate it.
You place the Dying Star Stone in its spot on the navigation pedestal. It sparkles with power.
If we stay on the surface, not only will the Shadow Queen's forces be able to find us, but we'll be shredded by the Maelstrom. Get ready to dive. Use the altimeter to signal the Great Beast to submerge.
You touch the altimeter and imagine yourself going down, down, down into the deep.
Quickly now, pay attention. I've placed the Nautic stones to help us navigate. Go to the Mundana crystal and adjust it. Slightly.
You adjust the Mundana crystal as best you can, under the captain's rapid-fire commands.
Yes, good. I think that was just enough. Wait! The Great Beast groans and flinches. Something is distressing him. When harried or vexed, the Great Beast's desire is to dive deep. If we let him, our diving bell will be ripped apart by the ocean gyre. We cannot sit on the surface, nor swim too deep, for certain death lies on either end. We need a steady hand on the helm. When the Great Beast tries to plunge below, we must instead force him to rise and deal with whatever we find. Use the altimeter to cause the Great Beast to rise, and venture out onto his back and deal with the disturbance.
You touch the altimeter and force the Great Beast to rise. You hear a thundering snarl of protest, but he obeys.
Buzz! It's true! The Spellbinder has harnessed a great beast of the Starfall Sea! White Razors, attack!
That reminds me, players started playing Wizards Cancer today, which I was happy because cycling in Demon was not something I was looking forward to. Is there still not a strat that gets you to 7 cards? Oh, that's mental. Alright, so 170. Yeah, okay, so there's a couple ways to make an ice build. You can either go like all in on the damage route and get to, you know, the usual 235, 237-ish, whatever it is. Or you can go for a resist build, which is good in some instances. It's nice for like tanking and all that. But personally, I like having both. Just because it is, like the damage build is much better if you're just farming regularly. But a resist build is not bad at all. And I like what he's got going on here. Do you need both of those triangles? Oh yeah, I guess you do. Oh yeah, if you have the Reaver or Stalker boots, you probably would need that. That's a good chance to roll. Out of position. Yeah, 7 accuracy as well.
White Razors! Flee! Buzz!
White Razors, aye. They must have followed us from Crescent Beach. We'll be well into the storm soon, and they won't be able to follow. Of course, we'll have bigger problems then. Use the altimeter to convince the Great Beast to submerge again. We don't want to batter the diving bell more than we have to.
You use the altimeter, guiding the Great Beast to swim below the surface again.
I need you to check the Oceana Crystal. It keeps the diving bell safe. And also examine the Atala Stone. It measures the Great Beast's fear and passions.
You inspect the Oceana Crystal and turn it just slightly to improve its resonance. The Atala Stone purrs in time to the rumblings of the Great Beast. But then suddenly it flickers and sparks.
Blast and tarnation! Something in the water is bothering the beast, nipping at his fins. Rise up! Use the altimeter and break the surface. Let's draw these bedeviling vermin up with us, where we can deal with them proper.
You guide the great beast into a swift rise with the altimeter. It's a thrill to have such power under your command. Once again, the path outside is open. Time to chase off the vermin.
Earthquake Gaming. Will I bet be a fail if it learns Armor Piercer and Mega? Let me check on that one more time. You could use it as a Pierce pet, but you wouldn't want any sort of resist talent with it. It's like 4 AM now, so I see everything okay. Yeah, we're just grinding. Trying to level 100. Before I end the stream, you know. That is the primary goal. Try to dual school Ice and Death, and I like to be tanky, so my stats probably aren't optimal. To be honest, there are ways where you could run 6 sword pins. It's just Ice doesn't have good pins. That's the main thing. If you were to run like a death damage pen, well, I mean, dual schooling just in general is just not the wave. You have to go all in on one or the other. You can't really have the best of both worlds. Okay, before this is all going to be very important. So is this. And let's throw in this pet. Alright, 61 resist the storm, 90 ice damage. Overall, it's looking okay. But yeah, we're gonna have to work on something once we get back in. I haven't seen the Dauntless Stream Striper Demon yet. From what I've heard, their guide is more or less the same as Raptors with some minor differences. Yeah, sounds like that.
Whirligiggs, spiteful things. They prey on smaller fish, but they'll try to take a nip out of anything that passes their way. Me guess is the Shadow Queen riled them up. Good work driving them off. That's the edge of the maelstrom we're entering. Time to send the great beast below again, so we don't get torn asunder.
Through the altimeter, you can sense how violent the storm is getting. It takes much more effort to guide the great beast this time.
Keep an eye on the Mondana and Oceana crystals, and keep them in harmony. And don't take your eyes off the Rasatala stone, nor the Mahatala stone, else the great beast may decide to devour us himself.
You do your best to keep the crystals and stones in harmony. It takes a great deal of concentration and precise measurements. All of a sudden, all of the crystals and stones start a cacophonous ringing.
Egads, I was afraid of this! The deep spawn that dwell beneath the maelstrom are rising against us! Deep spawn are vile terrors. Whether the Shadow Queen sent them, or they are just hungry doesn't matter much. They are hideous and cruel, and could tear chunks out of the great beast himself if you don't stop them. Raise us up and get ready to fight amongst the storm. Head out and drive off the deep spawn, or we'll never make it!
The altimeter shudders under your touch and grows painfully hot. The sound of the waves becomes a roar that makes your ears ring. As the way opens, you can hear a skittering of claws on scales, and the dissonant call and response of the deep spawn.
Verdenbrui mogul nath, Morganth shog wakla nagel Fazagin!
I know the voice actor started dying of laughter after that. You have to redeem that blessed line. Maybe if I had Dark Surge. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Let's throw in a sleet storm. And yeah, I guess I don't have the Balefrost yet on this pet. So yeah, that is the general goal. 90 damage, not great, but I mean that's ice for you. 61 res is good though. That's going to be very important. Let's see here. Shivering Breath Robes, perfect. Dude, I would totally throw on a Storm Immune set if I had one. Senator's Frigid Laurel. If I end up needing it, maybe. Or the Frostfall Laurel is technically better. But I'm not expecting to need that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buffs. That should be all we need. It's just a matter of staying alive. We're first. That is really important. I heard him. He said Morganth wouldn't let him have Fent, so he's mad. Deep Spot speaks Minecraft enchantment table. That's what's up. Put on that some Fent. Yeah, here's that mythical Tempest that I mentioned. These guys do know Enfeeble, by the way. Just a little bit of a heads up. They also know Sirens, but it's the nerfed version. And even if it was unnerfed, you know. I have an Ellie Blade. Overall, my plan should work out. 61 res is 61 res. It's just if they start infouling, that's when things get a little bit sus. Still above 5k, and all of them have hit with a lot of pips. It should go without saying that if I get enfeebled, I am fleeing and coming back. Without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, infoul is no fun to deal with. And I'm getting mantled every single turn. It's a miracle I've powered 2 already. What do we got here? Another Storm Dragon. This one I might fizzle, considering I don't have... accuracy to balance. I mean, the ice thing only improves my chances by about 17%, but still. Still doing good. Still power hour. So now I just need to get the sleet up, and we're good. This should be enough to do it. Just if I can power the damn thing, that's the biggest issue with it. They're all under infoul, so it's a lot more damage coming toward me. Alright. Yeah, it was only natural that my luck would eventually run out. But I should be okay, because none of them have the clips to mantle me again like that. And I can back-to-back giant if I need to. Fortify is insane. Six buffs, of course one will block. Oh, so they all blocked. Nice. Only one of them showed it. I think a single buffed giant should do 1300, right? Either way, I'm gonna get some balance pips just in case. Yeah, 12, 14, 12. This should be plenty. Second one blocked again, but I don't think it matters. Yeah.
That is not dead, which can eternal lie.
He's speaking the language of gods. Jeez, dude. Mental. So much random stuff.
When the deep spawn stirred, I thought for sure you were done for. I guess something is looking out for you, Wizard. I hope the way is clear. We've seen near every kind of hateful thing that swims in the Starfall Sea. It was once a serene, becalmed ocean, until the Shadow Queen stirred it up and set it to roiling. Now let's finish this journey. Dive us down!
You ease the altimeter down again, and the great beast gracefully follows you back. Well, as gracefully as he can for his size.
It's time for you to use the Dying Starstone to guide us through the worst part of the Maelstrom. We'll be fine, if you don't mess it up. In which case, we'll all be jetsam soon enough.
You focus your will to a razor-sharp point, and use that to read the mystical aura of the Dying Starstone. It pulls and spins, threatening to drag you into the Maelstrom, but you stay calm, and soon find yourself where you need to be.
How about that?
And now there came both mist and shade, and it grew wondrous cold. And shadows dark came floating by, as black as charcoal. The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea. Welcome to this star-blasted and shadow-cursed isle. Wizard, we may be the only living things to step upon this rubble in ages. I'm sure there are plenty of ghosts nearby. You seem to have a way with their kind. Look for a friendly shade.
That dungeon is so tedious. Yeah, I know. It's kind of mental, but I had the setup ready, and the extra resist rib really helped. Running 61 res was so helpful there. Easy clap, yup. Goodbye, Taylor Gulleridge. I believe we see you in Belarus or something, right?
Who and what are you that comes here to this accursed place? There is nothing for you here, stranger. Your journey was for naught. Leave and never return. I cannot even tell you my name, broken being that I am. The Maelstrom elementals that prowl this isle have taken it from me. You would restore my name? It cannot be done. The Maelstrom elementals hoard the fulminating crystals I need to heal my mind. Who are you that comes to this accursed place? There is nothing for you here. Your journey was for naught. Leave and never return.
You're gonna attempt to solo Darkmoor? That is the plan. That will be episodes... what is it, 14 through 16? Got curious, I got the DT Striker Demon. Cards are almost the exact same, yeah. It is no fun, from what I know. Any advice on leveling another max? There's nowhere to go but up, in terms of the maxes you already have. I would pick a fast school. I would do Storm or Fire for my next max. I did Storm for my second max, personally. Save yourself some hassle.
The voices of chaos. Who and what are you that comes here to this accursed place? Wait, do I remember you? What is it that you hold in your hands? Fulminating crystals? With these fulminating crystals, fragments of my life return. I am Edric, Exalted Blade. This place was once the Alcazar of Radiant Judgment, a shrine to the astral studies of the stars. Her sister shrine blazed in the heavens above, until the stars fell out of the sky. My memory is but newborn. To know more, hear the tragedies of the phantoms in the ruined hall. But be warned, their anger burns cold.
Bet that was refreshing going from Ice to Storm. Yeah, it really was. Places like Azteca were a little tough, but got the hang of it.
Fight on and fly on to the last drop of blood, to the last beat of the heart.
Go crazy. DT does actually have a slide dedicated to how many of each card you're allowed to discard for the strat. Yeah, that is actually helpful, because otherwise it's just... there's already mass discarding going on, right? Yeah, I do in fact get to battle more deep spawn in a little bit, but it's only 2 of them, so it shouldn't be as bad. What is your take on Ice weaving into Storm for PvE? I just don't know how well it's, or how viable it's going to be. Because if you could use, if it made getting Storm damage easier, and Storm spells easier, then it would be good, but I think it's just meant to specifically give you, like, fusions, I guess. It's not much different from what it is right now.
Our story? Our tale is one of fire and doom. A delegation came from the far shores of Chrysalis, from the hive of the Arachna. We welcomed the spider magi kindly, for the Alcazar of Radiant Judgment was open to all, even to their strange young visitor. They said she was a spellbinder, a wizard, from the spiral. She was powerful but graceless and could not handle the forces. She studied in the star Alcazar, but it went poorly. She could not master the delicacies of star magic and quit in a furor. In her wrath, she blamed all but herself. She pulled the stars out of the sky, and we were consumed in a cataclysm of starfire.
My dad, it was nice talking to you. Thanks for coming through. Realistically, the dual screen any school is easy to quest on. Yeah, that is true. More than one wizard does kind of make the game fully just trivial.
They told you of the cataclysm. Yes, I remember now. The day the sky burned and everything was swallowed by shadow. The memories are flooding back. The shrine's guardian, Amelia Stardust, fell from the sky that day. I've oft heard her spirit's tragic rise. Spellbinder, search the ruined hall of the Zodiac for Amelia's spirit and free her.
Greetings, trespasser. The Shadow Queen ruled this place off limits to all beings over 100 years ago. She sent us here to make sure that any who were lucky enough to survive the maelstrom would die a painful death. We've been here a long while and have a lot of anger to work out. Get over here!
Alright, so we got an Earthquake Gaming boss and a raw minion. Should be fun. Nathaniel isn't here with the ultimate combo. Yup. Gotta go too. It was nice. Thanks for coming through, Jonathan. Good to see you. Yeah, bro. It's just constant in this world. Completely mental. Yeah, no, I'm kind of glad that he bastard first turn. Still a mess. At least they're out of pips. So everybody still watching the stream? Have y'all voted yet? I did today. Spent about 6 hours in the car, but it was worth. Putting trap. Nice. Yeah, so I get some Super Mario Fat? Oh, yes you do. I gotta hook my viewers up. With the absolute best. Alright, do I just get, like, brained by whatever he's using? No, okay, we're good.
As if that matters. Ugh.
Thank you, Spellbinder. I've been trapped in a nightmare for far too long. Come, let us look upon the sky. Oh, by the spiral, the sky is so empty. My heart shatters like glass to see the Alcazar of radiant judgment reduced to ruin. This was all the work of that wizard, Morganth? Is it true that she is the Shadow Queen that rules over Chrysalis? Wait, it was you that restored the Eclipse Tower and reclaimed it from the Umbra Legion. That gives me a twinkling of a plan. We must visit the Nova Towers to see what remains. But to do that, we need some iron charges from the Maelstrom Elementals.
I just realized I ran into this with 2400 HP. I hope I don't just get raw dogged. That would kind of suck. Yeah, so if I need any more inclination to go get some more HP. The auto enfeeble is mental. But yeah, we're very close now. Kind of love to see that. Yeah, there's nobody on the Alcazar. Love how some characters are hyper aware while others are so oblivious. Like Amelia knew what was up at Velma took us to Avalon, not knowing we saved it and tried to explain to us who Morganth was. Yeah, bro. I mean, Ione probably did her research, but didn't tell Velma. Yeah, you just see that? So I made it around without getting enfeebled. Pretty good, pretty good. All is well so far. Oh, cool. So epic. I guess these Maelstrom elementals that are storm don't have ion charges on them.
feel positively negative.
Well done! We can use these ion charges to reactivate the pedestals that once linked the central hall with the Nova Towers. There are 4 towers, each pledged to one aspect of the celestial zodiac. Cross over to the Nova Tower of the celestial crab. Defeat whatever monsters have taken over the tower, and search for any sign of the celestial crab. If you find him, tell the great power that we need pure star stuff.
Not gonna lie, if I stop chatting, I'm most likely pass the fuck out. Yeah, that is completely understandable. It's very late. I thought I'd be 100 by now, but oh well. This is literally just a rehash of the Great Beast. I wouldn't even worry about it. You're not missing much. It's maybe this fight and then the double boss deep spawn. Rather than the triple is going to be the last fight. The last boss fight, at least. And then we should be able to hit 100 pretty quick after that. Celestial calendar is mental. It also takes away pip, so that's under rounds. Cool. Well, here's hoping we don't get hit with any earthquake gaming. Especially not now. Alright, bro. Didn't need to do that. Not necessary. Either way, double buff is all I need. The awkward pause after the stun. Goofy on. And then I think we only need this robe. I'm not expecting to need much more. Although that would be good to have, come to think of it. Alright, so I guess the usual. And a Sleet Storm. Okay, so 6 buffs will get us almost there. And then, yeah, 37 res. It's a little low, but reasonably faithful. That we'll be able to do it just fine. Stun gaming, absolutely.
Flee this place, Shadow Blights! The Celestial Crab is ours!
Well, unfortunately, there are only 2 of you this time, so you can't annoy me nearly as much as you did last time. Sorry, I don't make the rules. You guys can just keep fizzling, that would be cool. Imagine they supercharge into a max bolt. Now I'd probably kill myself. Storm Dragon Gaming. Very glad I got at least one Ellie Blade on before that. I'm genuinely so glad that Sirens doesn't remove blades anymore. Because this would be just so unfathomably ass to try and play through if it did. Alright, yeah, we'll Ellie Blade, and then go with the sleep. I see 3 pips on guy number 1. Alright, okay, we're good. Infoul and Lightning Strike? Yeah, he's not fizzling. Dude, I might genuinely be slowly falling into delirium over Wiz. It might just be a thing that's going on. Well, hopefully this one can close it out. I didn't even check the quick multiplier. Is 7 buffs actually, because I have the hat. So yeah, totally fine. Goodbye again.
We shall rise again.
Except that I know you don't.
Greeting, wizard. I have been reduced by the shadow for an age. I owe you a great debt. You wish for pure star stuff? The heavens are still scarred by the shadow and remain starless. I retrieved this extinguished star stuff from the bottom of the deep. This is what I can give you. I hope it will help.
The chunk of star stuff the celestial crab gives you is heavy, cold, and inert. You hope Amelia has a plan.
He had to torque in my face before he jumped back into the water.
You found the celestial crab held by deep spawn? The horror. It is a wonder that you were able to rescue him. Let me see what he gave you. I see. Cold, heavy, wet, inert. It will do. The second Nova Tower you must visit is pledged to the Celestial Heart. As before, I do not know what you will find. With luck, you will find the Celestial Heart as you did his brother, Crab. If so, ask him to bless the star stuff.
What is bro's sleep schedule? Bro, what is yours?
I am charged to defend the Alcazar against all threats. You have betrayed our hospitality, Arachna. Taste my steel.
Nice opinion. Unfortunately, ratio. Alright, 3868, surely that's enough. I think we'll be fine. The old faint. That should do it, especially because he's a death boss. Work overnight. Yeah, that would explain it. Where's the I have 20 concurrents at this hour? Like it is the literal ass crack of night. When do you think update will go live? The week of the 18th is my guess. Just so they can get it out before Thanksgiving. Critical gaming. My own fault for walking into this with 3800 HP though. Yeah, just keep fortifying. You got this. Shifts to take a patient's vitals, IVs, and the occasional diarrhea cleanup, but fuck it, we ball. Yeah, bro, you got a Wizstream. That's the best part. I mean, it's probably gonna be over pretty soon because this quest gets me like within an ass crack's hair of level 100, so. Yeah. These last 3 episodes, bro, I've been packing. We got the boost though, so we should be fine. Yeah, 28 racks, you're right.
Wait, I am battered and beaten, but my head clears. I remember my name now. Ericos, who remembers? You were here on behalf of Amelia Stardust? Yes, I will aid you. The celestial heart is reduced by downdraft elementals. If you defeat them, you may be able to rescue the heart's essence.
So the blinking animation is just the eyes pulsating back in his head. I think that's actually a really cool detail. Can't even lie to you. Alright, well, we don't need all this for the mobs. 116k. Yeah, no, it's very close, but not quite. Dartmoor enemy gas. Yeah, I don't even know how I'm gonna do that. That is next episode. It won't be a stream, but it will be 3 of its own episodes. I want to see if Sir Blackwater punishes healing. Does not have to be that way. Okay, looks like we can feint him. God, it's just gonna be some mental fighting him. No way you saw that? Yes way, I've got to. It's content.
A wizard. I have lost count of the seasons. Thank you for freeing me. You and Amelia Stardust asked me to bless this star stuff? Yes, it is frozen and lifeless. That will not do. I wish you well on this endeavor.
You carefully wrap the now blazing chunk of heavy star stuff in your backpack. You hope it doesn't burn a hole right through.
Yeah, well, you know, I've folded giant heads of statues into my backpack, you know. Important stones that I need for quests. I think this will be just fine.
You did it! I'm thrilled beyond words, Spellbinder! The third tower is home to the Celestial Serpent, a more difficult aspect to work with. I hope she will look... Be safe looking for her, Spellbinder. If and when you find her, ask for her blessing on the rekindled star stuff.
Well, at least I know for sure that this will get me up there. $108K. I need 8K, so... Fun. How would you even do Shane? Fire Elf, most likely, is how I would do it. But the minions just have so much HP, like that's gonna be 3 blades minimum. But a real shitter comes in and sits next to you. Look, I mean, they gotta assert their dominance. It's nothing personal. Very well be that was on a budget. Like the streams continue when we run free membership at around Christmas time. Kinda mental.
Stealth equals death!
One last little bit of this quest. Press the train pet button once and teleport back, and then Texans really be shopping on a store named Buc-ee's. Don't be dissing it. Don't be dissing it. Isn't there a sign in your state that says the nearest Buc-ee's is like a U-turn in 587 miles? I think I've seen something like that before. Like, imagine not having Buc-ee's, dude. Could never be me.
Greg, wake up. Greg, wake up. Greg, wake up. Greg, wake up.
Yeah, that'll get him. Alright, finally done with this episode. I hope that minion is dead. Alright, we good?
Courage is the mastery of fear.
resistance to fear, not the absence of fear. Do not fear the celestial serpent.
You made your point.
The dream was dark and cold. Who brings me into this light? A wizard? Here? Why? I see. Thank you and Amelia Stardust for reviving me. I will assist you. Place the star stuff before my fangs.
The great celestial serpent opens her mouth wide to show a pair of wicked fangs. She breathes out a cloud of vapors that remind you of peat, smoke, and iodine.
May the stars ever light your way in the dark places.
Good night, Nate. Thanks for coming through. Craig will go his whole life never knowing that she said his name repeatedly up close. Maybe so. That'll be funny. Maybe I'll leave that in the highlight reel. Episode 13 doesn't even come out till, like, I don't know, February. But it'd be kind of funny if I'd left that in the highlight reel and you saw it. Alright, I need, like, actual snacks from the bazaar. Except I can't sell most of the stuff. Anything from part 2 is just no auction, I guess. Except that. But yeah, everything else is just no auction, because Wiz, I guess. Yeah, run me the rest of those. And sure, I'll buy some Shantas. May just be lurking. Yeah, bro. Good to see you, though. That's what's up.
You have revitalized 3 of our great celestial aspects. Well done, Spellbinder. The last Nova Tower is devoted to the Celestial Phoenix. Be careful, Spellbinder, for I sense a dark shadow in that place. Find the Celestial Phoenix and convince her to return with you here.
Well, that will be saved for episode 17. Because I will not be streaming it again until then. Because of this.
Dear Wizard, it is I, your pal Dworgen. I have exciting news. By exciting, I mean awesome. And by awesome, I mean terrifying. Come visit me in Nightside as soon as you have the courage.
That is where we will pick up the 14th episode of Wiz on a Budget, the 3rd season of the 14th episode. And I'm going to be hard sending the will on this pet to Max, because, like, I'm gonna need everything to win some of these fights. Yeah, bro, it's gonna be a strug, but that's what it is. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and of course, leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. And I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.